know this is coming, the first thing you want to do is apply a base to your eyelids to prevent your eyeshadow from creasing throughout the night or the day. And my favorite for that is MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'll be starting off with Corduroy Eyeshadow by MAC. What I'm going to do is blend that through the outer part of my crease and then softly start blending it in. This is MAC's Kid Eyeshadow, and with that I'm sort of continuing by defining my crease. So Corduroy is sort of at the outer part and Kid is going on the inner part. Continuing with Corduroy, I'm going to blend that at the outer part of my lower lashes. And then I'm going to go up into a straight line. And we're sort of going to do the Rihanna Where Have You Been shape on the outer crease. So I'm going out, and then from that point I'm going back in to sort of get like that whoo. And also blend some onto your lid. That will kind of make the whole look come together in the end. Taking Kid Eyeshadow again, I'm gonna blend this out and make it softer. So just as with the Rihanna video, you're starting off with a really harsh shape and you kind of want to blend the edges to make it less harsh but still a bit harsh. Just blend that out. I'm gonna take this beautiful oh crap. I'm gonna take this beautiful Makeup Studio Lumiere eyeshadow called Ivory Gold, and that is going onto your brow bone for a really nice, strong gold sheen. Now I think that is a little too much, so I'm gonna take MAC's Chamomile eyeshadow and go over that. And that will sort of make it more matte. Applying some Milk Jumbo Pencil by NYX on my eyelids, and then of course blend it out. I'm taking this beautiful pigment by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics OCC called Clove, and that is going over the milk onto the lid, and this is a beautiful color. I'm going back with some Corduroy eyeshadow and blending it with the Clove because right now you have a really sort of weird blend and you want it to be a pretty blend, not weird. Foley eyeshadow by MAC. That is just really softly going onto the outer part of my lower lash line. Not too thick. I'm gonna take some Crystal Avalanche eyeshadow by MAC. And that's just going on the very inner part of my lower lash line a bit. I'm going to take some Black Track Fluid Line by MAC and make my eyeliner with that. And for my eyeliner, I'm going quite thick and winged. And now you're going to follow that by adding glitter to like the inner half of your black eyeliner. The glitter we'll be using is by OCC again, and this is called Slate. And as my mixing medium, sort of like a base to make it stick, I'm going to use Illamasqua Sealing Gel. Okay, I'm going to explain it first and then show you because I don't want to talk while doing this. I'm going to apply the sealing gel to the first half of my eyeliner first and then follow by adding the glitter on top. So sealing gel first, glitter on top, and then just make it work. Sealing gel, glitter on top. And you want to kind of blend that to like half of the eyeliner. I'm not going to do the wing. And then take some dry glitter and pat that on top to really make it sparkle. You know a party look isn't complete without my Makeup Studio Jewel Effects in Shine. So that is just going onto the inner corners. Slap it on basically. I'm going to take some of my favorite MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and clean up under my eyes. And with this you can really make that line underneath sharp. You don't have to use tape, you don't have to use anything weird. Just take your concealer and make everything sharp. For mascara, of course, using my favorite Makeup Studio Extra G Black Waterproof blah 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 one. I really love lashes for like big events. I'm not really a person who wears it every day, but for like big events, go for it. The ones I am using are by Miss Adoro, and these are number 82s. Now for cheeks, of course, first I would shape and contour a bit because it's photos and I want to look skinny. For that I'm using NYX blush in taupe. And then also a bit around my temples to give me a more bronzed, sculpted look basically. Now for blush I'm going a little bit brighter than I normally would, because normally with photography it's mostly flash, and especially with your prom. Flash really blows away a lot of color, and for that I'm kind of bringing on some more color to my cheeks to really kind of balance that out. The blush I'm using is Love Cloud by MAC. Then of course I'm going to highlight my face because we all want to look glowy and fresh. I'm going to use something new for me. This is Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. I wanted to try this one out because it's new for me. And I'm just going to blend that on like the highest points. My cheekbones, bridge of my nose. Don't make yourself too shiny because then you will look like a grease ball on prom, and you don't want that. Woo! And for my lips, I wanted to keep everything a little bit more nude, but still defined, because this is a lot for prom. Now, to make your lips last longer on prom, we're going to use pencils, because pencils, you kind of draw everything in and it really stays put. I'm first going to line my lips to make them look more fuller with MAC's Boldly Bare lip pencil. Then on the middle of my lips, I'm going to make them more highlighted. This is Naked Liner by MAC. Then going over with Naked Lip Liner. I'm going for Flash Pot Lipstick by MAC and going over. And the lip gloss I'm using is Turkish Delight by NARS. And that completes my first picture perfect for prom makeup tutorial. I'm definitely going to do another tutorial for prom, but that is more like on the softer side and maybe with like a bright lip. For a full list of every single product used in this video, go to my website, NikkieTutorials.com. There's also my jewelry, my nail polish, and everything. I always list everything on there. If you want, please follow me on Twitter, which is NikkieTutorials, and like my official Facebook page, which is NikkieTutorials as well. I hope you have an amazing time at prom. I hope this video sort of helped you with deciding what you want to do for your look with prom. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you guys next time, and I love you. Bye!